Hi viewers, welcome to the channel and to another video on 3D exercise. In this video, I'll design this simple model using a little of PartDesign and SheetMetal tools. I hope you like this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And let's go to FreeCAD. On start page, let's create a new document. Just click on this plus icon. And next, change workbench to PartDesign. And as usual, let's create a body. Just click on this icon, and if you go to the model tab, you can see that we have a body in the model tree. Next, let's go to our drawing page. As you can see here, we have these all views, dimensions. We'll use this all to design the simple part here. So first we can start by creating a sketch in which we'll trace a contour for this part here, and also these fillets. Don't worry about these fillets, they will be created during the extrusion of the sketch. Let's go to FreeCAD and just click on this icon to create a new sketch and select YZ plane. From these tools here, we need to select polyline tool. First, let's draw this horizontal line in this way, vertical line and horizontal line. Okay, now escape. As you can see, we have these three lines here. Next, let's use this tool here, constraint distance. Just click on this line here and let's change length here to 15, this dimension here. Okay, and this vertical line, let's set 50. And this horizontal line here will set 35 millimeters. Okay, now I have this sketch full constrained, as you can see here. Now to leave this sketch, you can escape 2 times or just click on this icon here, escape 2 times and press home. And the next step is to make an extrusion of this sketch. To do that, we'll use a tool on the SheetMetal workbench. So we need to change the workbench to SheetMetal and go to the model tab. Now we need to select this sketch and then this tool here. Just click here to create a base band using this sketch. As you can see, the orientation of this part here is not the same as in this drawing page here. We can fix that. We'll fix that later. Okay, for now, let's go to this operation. Select this operation and go to parameters here. First, let's change the length here. Let's change to 70. And here, as you can see, for the radius and thickness, we have 1 millimeters. Is the same with the string page here. And the next thing that will change will be the bend side. But first, let me explain you why we have to do that. First, let's change the workbench to PartDesign and then zoom in here and select this face here and create a new sketch. Okay, and what we'll do in this sketch here is to get the dimensions of these parts here. Let's select the external jump tool, zoom in, extract this edge here, and also this edge. And now let's use this horizontal distance tool to get horizontal dimensions. Let's pick this point here and this point. Let's get this distance, select this point and this point here, and we have 14. Next, let's select vertical distance tool and select this point and now this point here. As you can see here, we have 50 millimeters and this distance is correct. Okay, but the horizontal dimensions, as you can see, we have difference. We have 36 here and here 35, 14 here, and in this drawing page we have 14. So now I will show you how to fix this problem. To fix this problem, we need to change the bend side to inside. Okay, we can go to the model tab, select this operation and go to parameters, bend side, and just click here and select inside. And now we need to refresh this document. Just click on this icon. And as you can see, now we have the correct dimensions. We have 35 here and 15. Now is correct. Just close this sketch and also delete this sketch here. Okay, now press home. And now we can fix the orientation of this part here to look like on this drawing page. To do that, we need to reverse the sketch here. Select the sketch and go to attachment, map reverse it, and just click here and set true and refresh. and now we have this, press on. Okay, now we have the correct orientation, and now we can go ahead. Next, let's create a sketch in this top face here. Select this top face and just click on this icon to create a sketch. Let's change this part here to the midplane. To do that, we need to go to the model tab and then select this operation here, this place band, and go to parameters midplane, and we need to set through here and refresh. And now we have this, as you can see. Let's go to the task panels, and now let's start creating our geometries for creating pockets. Okay, first let's trace a sketch for this pocket here. Let's select the external geometry tool and extract this edge here, and next let's use rectangle tool. Just click in this endpoint and draw this rectangle. Next let's use constraint distance. Just click here in this line, and as you can see here we have 24. Let's add 24 here, and for this horizontal line here, let's add 28 millimeters. Okay, and now we have this. Next, let's hide these all constraints of this rectangle. Just click on this icon, and now let's trace a sketch for this pocket here. Let's select external geometry tool and extract this edge here. Next, let's use rectangle tool again, and now just click on this edge and draw this rectangle. Select constraint distance tool again, click here in this line, and we'll set 8 millimeters. Okay, and now for this horizontal line, let's add 50. Okay, and now let's add this distance 12 for these two edges here. Just click on this point, and now this point here, and set 12. Okay, let's hide these dimensions. Just click here, this icon, and click again. Next, let's trace a sketch for these two holes here. Let's use cycle tool to draw these two cycles. Okay, we need to constraint equal these two cycles because we have the same diameter. Let's select equal constraint and make these two cycles equal. And also we need to constrain these two cycles horizontal. Select this horizontal constraint, and now these two center points. And now we have this. Let's click here and select constraint diameter, and now just click in this edge and we'll set 4 millimeters. Okay, now we have 2 degrees of freedom. Let's select constraint vertical distance tool, and we'll use this tool here to set this distance between this edge to the center point of this cycle, 5 millimeters. Just click in the center point, and now in this end point, and set 5 millimeters. Next, select horizontal distance tool, and we'll use this tool to set the distance between the center point to this line here. As you can see here, we have 12 millimeters. So the distance between the center point to this end point will be the half of 12. We'll set 60, and here we'll set 4 millimeters. Okay, now we have this sketch full constraint again. Let's hide these all constraints. And the next, let's trace a sketch for this pocket. What we'll do is to select rectangle tool again, and now just click in this edge and draw this rectangle. Now zoom in and escape. Just select this vertical constraint here and delete, and now drag this point and this point here in this way. Next, select these two lines and set equal. Let's select constraint angle to set this angle here. Just select these two lines and set 105 degrees. Next, select horizontal distance tool. Select this line here, and as you can see, we have 25 millimeters here. Now we need to set the distance between this point to this point here. We have 42 here and 25. What we'll do is to set this formula. Let's set 42 minus 25 divided by 2 millimeters, and we get 8.5 millimeters. Now let's add the vertical distance. Select this tool, and now these two endpoints, and the distance must be 5 millimeters. Okay, let's hide these all constraints. Double click on this icon, and next let's trace these holes here. Select cycle tool and draw this cycle. let's select constraint diameter, and let's add the diameter of the cycle. As you can see, we have 10 millimeters. Let's add 10. And next, let's create a clone of this cycle. Escape, select the cycle, and just click here. And now place the cycle here. And next, let's use horizontal constraint to constrain these two center points. Let's select vertical distance tool, and now these two points here, and the distance must be 15 millimeters. Select horizontal distance tool, select these 2 points here. As you can see, the distance is 10, and from this point to this point we have 10 millimeters. Okay, and let's hide these all constraints again. And next, let's trace a sketch for this pocket here. Let's use rectangle tool. Draw this rectangle, select the external geometry tool, extract this edge here, and now let's use this constraint to constrain this point and this edge here. Okay, next let's select constraint distance tool. For this vertical line here, let's add 7. Okay, and this horizontal line here, let's add 32 millimeters. Okay, and now the distance for this point and this point here will set 10 millimeters, as you can see here. Okay, and now we have the sketch full constrained. Escape 2 times, select the sketch, and let's create our pocket. Select pocket tool, and change the type to toggle here, and just click OK. As you can see here, we have these all pockets, but we have this small problem here. This pocket is very big. Let's fix this. Go to the model tip, go to this operation, click on this arrow, double click on this sketch, and what we'll do is to turn this sketch here to construction geometry. Just select this or this sketch here and click on this icon, and as you can see, we have this rectangle as a construction geometry. Escape 2 times now, and as you can see, now we don't have the pocket here. Okay, next let's go to the model tab again. Select the sketch here and create a copy. Use original selections and paste the sketch here. Drag the sketch into this body and spacebar to make the sketch visible. Now double click here, and now just select these all geometries and click on this icon. And as you can see, now only this rectangle is a normal geometry. Escape 2 times, and now select pocket tool. And next here, let's change the length to 12 millimeters. This is the dimension. Let's set 12 and enter, and we have this. Next, let's create these 4 pockets. Let's select this face here and create a new sketch. And now just select slot tool, this tool here, and draw this slot in this way. Next, click here and select constraint radius, and now just click on this arc. As you can see, we have a radius of 1.25. Okay, and let's select vertical distance tool. For this one here, we'll set 35 millimeters. Okay, and now just drag this point, and we need to fix this sketch here. As you can see, we have 60 millimeters from this line to the center point. So what you can do is to select the external geometry tool and extract this edge here to get this endpoint. And next, let's use vertical distance tool and set the distance to 6. Okay, now we have 1 degree of freedom. The next thing to do is to set this distance 5 millimeters. Select horizontal distance tool, and now just click on this point and this point here and set 5. The sketch is now full constrained. Escape 2 times, select the sketch and create a pocket. Enter. Next, let's create a linear pattern of this operation. Select go to model and select pocket, and now linear pattern tool, and change the length to 18 millimeters. This dimension, and also the curves to 4. And now I have this, just click OK. And the next, let's select this face here and create a new sketch. What we'll do here is to trace this geometry. We can use slot tool, and next draw the slot in this way. Next, let's add the dimensions. We have 22 for this line here. Just select constraint distance and click on this line, set 22. And now let's select constraint radius, and for this arc here, let's add 5 millimeters. And now we have 2 degrees of freedom. As you can see, we can extract this edge here. Select the extrusion tool and extract this edge. Next, select vertical distance tool and select this point and this point here. And let's add this distance 15. And next, select this tool again and extract this edge here. What we'll do now is to set this arc and this edge tangent. Okay, so what you do, we select this edge and this arc and you set tangent constraint. Okay, now it's full constrained. Escape 2 times and let's create a pocket. Select pocket tool and just click OK. Okay, next let's create this part here. To create this part, we'll use the SheetMetal workbench. Just change the workbench to SheetMetal. Now we need to zoom in and select this edge. And next, select this tool here. Okay, go to the model tip. As you can see here, we have this separation, this bend. We need to reverse this bend here. So we go to parameters and invert. Here we need to change to true. Okay, and now we have this. And also we need to change the radius. As you can see, we have a resolve 0.5 here. Just change here to 0.5 and enter. And the length here will change to, as you can see, we have 5 millimeters here. We'll set 5 minus 0.5, the value of this radius, and enter. And now we have this. Next, let's create this band here. Just select this edge, and now this tool here. Select this operation, and let's invert this. Let's set true here. Enter. And next, let's change the radius to 0.5. Change to 0.5. And the length here will set, as you can see, we have 6.5. Let's add 6.5 minus 0.5, the value of the radius, plus 1 millimeters, the value of the thickness of this sheet metal, and we get 5 millimeters. Okay, and now we have this. Next, let's create a fillet in this edge and also this edge here. Let's go to the PartDesign workbench, and now just select this, and now just zoom in and select this edge and rotate this model, control, and select this edge here, and now click on fillet tool, and the edge here must be 2 millimeters, as you can see here. Let's add 2 and enter. Okay, next let's select this face here and create a sketch. Now just zoom in, select the external geometry tool and extract these 2 arcs here. Select cycle tool and draw these 2 cycles in these center points. Next, select equal constraint and let's make these 2 cycles equal. Next, just click here and select constraint diameter. Click on this cycle, and the diameter of this cycle must be 2.5. And skip 2 times. Now let's create a pocket. Click here and click OK. As you can see, now we have these 2 holes. And the next thing to do here is to create fillets with a resolve 3 millimeters. So let's do that. Zoom in, select this edge, and now fillet tool. Let's change the radius to 3 millimeters. And now just click on this button and select all edges that we need to fillet. And now just click OK. And as you can see, we finished the design of this simple model. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video useful, please leave a like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Also, if you want to support the content of this channel, there's a link in the description of this video to my Ko-fi page. Thank you. I hope to see you in the next video, and don't forget to watch another videos of this channel.